Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. With me once again is...
The guy who did a really, really bad Shaggy impression that I apologize for.
Yeah, so in fact, I don't even know why I introduced you this time. Uh,
You're obligated to. I'm under
I guess
contract.
I guess I am. It is only fair. Anyway, last time we beat up a obviously prototype Borg modified ship, and then infiltrated a giant starbase using our shuttlecrafts.
Which, ironically enough, had another giant modified Borg ship that they were messing with.
Yeah, but more importantly, they had the Thalaron generator in there, which a bunch of terrorists went and stole.
Yep, now we have to go look for them.
Now we are looking for them.
In the
Which,
Hifihar system. Hfihar, I don't know how to actually pronounce it.
well, Admiral Tanay will say it at some point.
Probably.
Certainly
Oh, okay, I know which
Kafar.
one this is now.
Yeah,
Haha!
yeah. This is
The
an
one with the
interesting one.
mine. I guess I should have figured that
No,
out from the title.
really, a title called "Mine Enemy" has a mine in it.
Yeah, laugh it up. So, there are 3 moons.
Yep, so we'll need to determine which moon the Remans were actually targeting. All right, you hit up this first one.
Can we just
Fly
go to the
next.
third one? Because it's the third one.
It is going to be the third one.
I mean, that's technically cheating, but... Oh, look.
Oh,
Orions,
whoops.
who are
I forgot there
jerks.
actually. Yeah, I forgot there actually were some people you had to beat up.
Just at this one.
Oh, and so I know it's because it's on my bar. The a stack of Scorpion fighters we got from doing the vault has 50 charges.
Excellent. Also, apparently somewhere along the line I got the photonic fleet ability and didn't notice.
Ah, yes, Photonic Fleet is pretty great.
We're going to make use of that right now.
Yeah, it's the science officer capstone space ability, and it it's as the title says, allows them to make a photonic fleet.
Yes. You probably see them.
th-
I don't know if you can see
yep,
them on
yeah.
his screen.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. So what it basically is it summons up to three ships, which are all just photonic. Like they are not real ships, but they actually do cause damage and draw threat from enemy ships, and they can be destroyed. Well, quote unquote destroyed because they're photonic. But the interesting thing is, as part of the illusion, they will actually explode,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty neat. The cooldown on it is like
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. But if you have the photonic capacitor trait equipped, you can reduce it by, what was it, 15 seconds?
Something like that, yeah.
You can reduce it by 15 seconds every 10 seconds every time you use a science power.
Yeah. So the people at Second Moon are jerks and said no solicitors, basically.
Yeah. Including Starfleet. What a bunch of jerks.
I know, it's like, do they own the whole moon?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm surprised I have that already because I thought it wasn't until level 40. But I'm not going to complain for having this power early.
Yeah, according to... yes, 37.
Oh, excellent. This moon's owned by Ferengi. You do the talking.
Yep. So we'll head on down. My version of that, of my level 37 ability, is called Miracle Worker, and it is basically a large health and shield heal
Mm-hmm.
with a fairly lengthy cooldown. And my related trait allows me to, every 30 seconds, if I receive over 20% of my health in damage at once, it will reset the cooldown.
Handy.
Anyway, you can talk to some folks. Actually, this person here that I'm talking to is actually new for Legacy of Romulus because she mentions the planet that you start that campaign on.
Mm-hmm. Which we'll
Hey,
see later
yeah.
when doing the Romulan campaign. This guy's
There
brother's
are
missing.
devils in the mine apparently.
So racist.
Yeah.
That's just what Devorians look like. Or Devinorians?
Davidians?
No. That's no. It's a race in Star Wars that basically looks like devils. I think it's Devorians, but I'm probably pronouncing it wrong or thinking of a different race name. Even I can't remember, every single species name in Star Wars.
Anyway, so all the Romulan refugees we can talk to are not very helpful. They'll give a little bit of details about what's going on, but
Yeah, it's mostly fluff.
yeah.
Essentially, the Ferengi, works them for money, but they have nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
And they're kind of stuck, and the Ferengi's, a jerk because he's a Ferengi.
For your friend. Hey, what are you trying to say?
The Ferengis are jerks, all of them.
What? What?
I'm not being racist, it's just how it is.
Anyway, we don't trust him, so we're going to talk to the miners again. This is actually
Career
a
challenge,
class. Yeah,
essentially,
this is a career challenge. Yeah, you have one over there. I've got one over here.
Is this mine?
I think that one's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here that I'm just about to run to.
I basically have to go
Is
do a
the-
geological survey.
Yeah, so the one I just ran to was the tactical one, so I'm going to run over here and do the engineer one.
I'm looking for magnetite, I believe. Magnesite, sorry.
Magnesite. Magnetite is a different series.
Yes. No, there's actually a mineral called magnetite. I think. It's been far too long since I took geology class.
Anyway, I'm looking for spare parts.
So amusingly, it is coming up with your options regarding the drill operator.
Yeah, it's like it's asking so it's rotating through the answers and it's not really it was not giving me enough time to select the one I wanted.
So I'm over here finding the magnesite, and there's dogs because
of course.
I don't know if there's dogs. I
Oh,
have to
that's
kill.
not the person I wanted to talk to.
I mean, I didn't say kill. Don't call PETA on me. Stun with a disruptor rifle.
Yeah, you would.
They attacked me first. Okay, it's... Anyway.
Oh, what? Oh.
Yeah. So... Okay, I got the magnesite.
Alright, I'm tracking down this person because the the text box was all goofy because of the way the event was set up.
Yeah, this works kind of funny if you have two people doing two different things at the same time.
Yeah. So that last person thought I was a debt collector. All
Apparently,
right.
my engineering training has paid off.
Yeah.
Time for your science training to pay off.
Yay.
Yay.
Sadly, we don't have a tactical captain with us, so we can't get the meta achievement.
Yeah.
Oh well. It's not like the achievements really mean anything.
Just that you spent a lot of time doing various things for little to no gain.
Yeah. Huh. Here, the guy is actually referring to something that technically won't happen until the future.
He can see the future.
Yeah.
Anyway, I talked
Whoops.
to.
Because yeah, technically this featured episode series occurs. Uh, this featured episode series was released after the a different one. Like, this was the second. This was the second featured episode series.
hmm
Um, so the guy was actually referring to a featured episode series that uh, was actually put
Level
it
50-ish.
like level 50ish basically.
The Breen one.
Yeah. I don't know why they decided to move that one up so high. That's just kind of weird.
Because sweet, sweet equipment.
Or okay, you can just straight up kill the guy instead of talking to him. Like that works too.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't have the we would have needed diplomacy 3 to talk our way through.
I knew that.
So still though, you just shot him with no provocation.
Sure did.
What a jerk.
Says a Ferengi.
What are you trying to insinuate? I didn't shoot the guy.
Because there was no profit in it for you.
Well, that's beside the point. I didn't shoot him first.
Actually, in fact, there is profit in it for you shooting him, so I don't know where I was going with that.
You just want to shoot people.
I really do. Apparently it bites me in the ass.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
Moreover, I just knew we wouldn't be able to talk our way through, so I just saved time.
Anyway, let's finish off this last group. Alright. Now we need to examine the site. There's something's fishy about this place.
Spoilers, there's a secret door. There's a secret door that's activated by 2 pressure plates. How very Indiana Jones.
That are glowing.
Well, they're glowing now. They weren't glowing before.
Oh, let's use the hidden door. Whoa! Look, there's a base in here.
Yeah, that mission is fun sometimes with actually that part. It's fun sometimes when you're using a computer because the AI isn't always smart about standing on the plate.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful about where you set the waypoint for them. This guy looks like a jerk.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, for us, this is the first time we meet up with Hakiv here, who is a jerk. We would see him a lot more in some other stories.
Yeah, on the Romulan side, he's basically your arch enemy.
Yep.
Which is why this featured episode series resonates a lot more as a Romulan than it does as a Fett.
Yes.
So
So technically, we could sneak through here without shooting these guys, but apparently Mecha wants to shoot them anyway.
yeah. They killed my father.
Right.
And now you can
Anyway,
read logs on various activities across the galaxy for amusing little bits of lore. It doesn't do anything, but
yeah, it's not anything special, but it's interesting in that it's basically a Romulan spin on everything else which is happening in the game.
of course the views on the Borg are resistance futile. or okay, that time my NPC is the one who shot first.
Right. Yeah, that is a super useful entry on the Borg. Good job, Romulans.
True way activity.
Yeah. People we will see later.
Mm-hmm. There are logs on this very listening outpost.
Yep. Janek is fighting with Hakiv.
Again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we got something in here as well. I mean, other than some guys that are shooting at us, of course.
Well, there's always guys shooting at us.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like they think we're going to run up and shoot them immediately for whatever reason.
Apparently someone was investigating back here and got melted.
Hey, you want to come touch this console and see what it does?
That's probably not good. That's not quite... Or is that just a...
It's just a lore thing.
Just a lore one? Alright. I'm just talking about this area here that they're mining into. You can also scan this... Oh, yep, there's the guy that got melted. You can also scan the hole over here.
And we can come shoot the guys who are actually doing the mining.
Yeah. And if you scan the hole, it just makes a reference to, this is a little too neat for mining.
I don't know about you, but when I play Minecraft, I am incredibly meticulous leaving my holes clean.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be quite that neat, and this is the reason why.
There's a Horta.
There's a Horta. These cute little fellows.
Aw, who's a cute little rock monster? Who's a cute little rock monster?
It apparently doesn't want you to kill it, which yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, I won't kill the Horta.
Yep. This is a cute little rock monster. You can get Horta non-combat pets that'll just follow you around, and there are actually a few Horta combat pets you can get.
I have a non-combat one on one of my characters. I don't know which one.
Well,
not this
it's
one.
It's one of the rewards for this mission as well, though.
Yeah, it's
one of the crafting things you can do is craft a basic combat Horta, and there's also two more you can buy from the C store. One that's tank oriented and one that's offense oriented.
If Hakiv has his way, we all will.
Anyway, she clearly shows some misgivings about what Hakiv is doing, probably because he is a jerk.
Kinda.
So what we can do is run in here and
can free this dude's brother, can't we?
Yes.
Or that.
I don't think. Well, I don't think it's specifically. I don't think we like specifically rescue the brother, but we can go in here and
Oh, right,
release
yeah.
all the prisoners.
Yeah, the guy said he was missing his brother. He's in one of these cells.
Yeah.
Now the prisoners are
Yeah,
helping us.
Now these prisoners will help us, and they're probably going to get themselves killed. Actually.
I've had him survive most of the other times I did it.
Well, I guess like we'd have to be like super careful about how we engage her then. Oh, like just like that actually. Yeah, that would do it. The main reason why a lot of these miners would actually die is because one of her abilities is to drop a Thalaron mine, which will kill all of them. Apparently, I was able to diplomacy her. What? Do I have?
No, we
Diplomacy?
just shot her a bunch.
Yeah, but I was able to actually use the diplomacy option.
Oh, yeah, so can I.
It's strange, but because I am only diplomacy 0. Whatever.
Yeah, me too.
She'll beam away in just a moment.
And now we have the command code we need to proceed
Yep, so
further into
The base,
the
which
base.
is just over here.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which door it is.
The one with dudes behind it.
You never know. They could get more dudes in.
Oh, now the miners are dying. Whatever. There isn't an achievement for keeping them alive or anything.
There isn't?
But they did. I'm pretty sure there isn't.
I don't know.
But they did manage to get weapons after that last encounter.
Hmm.
Which is good because, running up and punching people isn't very useful.
Sure it is.
How did you find this place? What else do you know? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot
Some goofy voice acting.
Yep.
but I have much to do and little time.
Almost appropriately villainish.
Yeah, it's very... I don't even know how to put it. Mink the Merciless pulp villain-ish.
Yeah. Anyway, so he set the reactor to detonate. So instead of running away, we're going to run forward to download data from the reactor.
And now we run away.
And now we run away.
But there's no
Because,
actual
like-
time limit, so...
Yeah, like all good supervillain self-destruct sequences, it has a time limit of long enough to get the heroes out.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
goofy, given that, there's transporters.
Yeah.
So it's not like he has to worry about
just-
himself getting out.
Well, we are also... Actually, I was going to say, we are actually like a fair amount underground. Probably a little hard for us to beam out, but
Yeah,
then
but
again,
he just beamed out.
So... Yeah.
Listen, even if we can, if he's able to beam out, he should just set it for 20 seconds, beam himself out, beam anyone he gives a crap about out, and then let us die. But
Yeah. Well,
whatever, if we get away and help foil his plans later.
Yeah.
That's on
Yeah,
him.
no one ever said these guys were good supervillains. He was just appropriately supervillain.
I'm not even sure I'd call him a supervillain. I'd call him a villain,
Yeah.
a semi-villain.
Anyway, we'll
Yeah, we're gonna go bitch out the Ferengi about hiding the secret Telshar base in the mine and not telling us.
and weapons of mass destruction.
That too. He's a super jerk Ferengi.
Yeah.
And now he's bitching about his mine.
Yeah. Tisk tisk tisk.
Telshar, I am shocked. Yeah, sure you are.
Shocked and awe. Anyway, I'll threaten him about his miners and then beam out.
He's a really kind of chubby, stocky Ferengi too.
Yeah.
Kind of, Lord of the Rings dwarfish looking, but without the beard.
That's a little creepy. Anyway, so we got some files from the scanning, so we're going to go to our bridge and
Yes.
study them.
Because we have bridges we can visit whenever we want.
Yeah, I still like how you beam into your bridge.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty funny. And beam
it's
out.
pretty goofy, and you beam out. I forgot I haven't changed my bridge yet. Whatever. I actually do have the Defiant Bridge unlocked. I just haven't actually applied any new bridges.
And I do believe you can invite other people to your bridge,
I certainly can. And so if I click Bridge Invitations,
which I will get as soon as my bridge loads.
oh, I'd have to. It seems I may have to. Oh, alright. It looks like I need to actually write your name into this.
It's my character's name.
Okay, there we go.
I'm sorry, when I made it incredibly long, I didn't expect you have to
Whatever.
actually type it.
Anyway, so this. So what we need to do here is now we got all these Tal'Shar files that have. Which are notes about things that have occurred in the history, and we need to see what's wrong with them.
So the bitch of it is, I didn't even get your invite.
Oh, really? Because I did send it.
Yeah.
Strange. Anyway, so basically each one of these has a what was this? This one? Yeah. So each one of these ones has a error in them, and the point is we need to go through each one of these ones that has an error because fixing the error acts as a decryption key for the next step.
Oops.
So here's one we definitely know about. Vulcan Ambassador Soketh certainly does not retire to a monastery on PGM. We found out that he was a Undine. Here, let's try inviting you again. I sent an invite. Did you receive anything?
Nope.
Oh, well, maybe it's because you're already on a bridge.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
Oh, so this one here is actually a little bit more confusing because it was. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's basically a cool kind of cipher mini game thing.
Yeah. There we go. So now that I got them all, I can apply the passkeys. And we've discovered a secret Reman base. So basically the whole point of that entire mission was we raided that Tal'Shar listening post to find information on the on the base for the terrorist Remans. No, it's that. Kill two birds with one stone. Alright. So we've done that. We can turn in the quest, and yep, we get a Horda hatchling as one of the rewards, which is just a non-combat version of the Horda. I think if we redid that mission, there's some different rewards we can get, but we're going to just continue right on by tracking down that base.
That the Tal'Shar are planning to attack a Reman settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely
I have to say it.
And if so,
I was frozen today. What, referencing old crappy movies with Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd? What's wrong with that?
Everything. Anyway, let's head off.
Yeah. I'm following along.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Almost there.
Doo doo doo. All right. So I'm gonna fly in and wait for you.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go.
Excellent. All right, so this, so we have a rough idea of where the Reman base is, but because it's kind of hidden, we need to get someone to help us.
By get, we mean trick.
Yep. So we're going to go over to this comm array over here and fly through this micronebula, which I think is something new that they added as part of this featured episode series, the concept of a micronebula.
Probably. There's things elsewhere in the game that are kind of like that, but I don't know if this predates them.
Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, so we activated the comm node, and there's going to be a Reman chip following, so we're just going to head into the micronebula here.
Yep. Send the bait.
And send the signal. Yep. So the thing about micronebulas is that they're areas where instead of the whole map being a nebula, it is a small location on the map that causes your shields to not work, and it messes with your sensors, so you can't see the map. There's not a whole lot of maps that use it, but there's some interesting ones that do.
It's probably usable in the Forge too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
And unfortunately, the Reman ship we sent to help lure us, or I should say, help us track back to their base, is now under attack. That's not handy.
That's. So the goofy thing about this mission now is that so the whole point is that we're supposed to be like sort of stealthily tracking this Reman ship, except now we're going to go fly around and blow up Romulan ships and help the Reman ship escape.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever.
Yeah, I guess when they said stealthily track, they kind of forgot we're talking about guys with cloaking devices here.
Yeah. Anyway, let's blow up this Deredex. So a nice thing about Photonic Fleet as well is that, so at each tier of Photonic Fleet, and there's 3 tiers that go up as you increase in level, it not only summons more ships by default, but the base class of each of the ships go up. So like it starts by summoning like frigates and escorts, and you have a chance of getting a cruiser instead. And at the higher tiers, like it's just straight up like 3 cruisers with the chance of them being battleships instead. So the whole thing is pretty nice, and yeah, with a fairly short cooldown and using photonic capacitors, you can pop it pretty often.
Yeah,
it's a very handy bonus.
So for whatever reason, I can't grab these phaser dual heavy cannons, and my inventory's not full. So
really,
there we go.
Weird. Anyway, we'll just follow the scout then.
Yeah, there's no way that they're onto us.
Yeah, no way at all.
I mean, they can't see us following them from, 6 kilometers away.
Oh, they're just not looking out their windows.
Hi guys.
Hey.
We're not following you.
We're not following you at all.
Nope.
Hey. Hi. Shh. Quiet.
So where are you going?
Stealthy.
You going back to your secret base?
We're sneaky.
You know, secret base.
Hey,
For your
where's
terrorist
your base?
cell. With your
Come on,
weapons of mass
come on.
destruction.
Where's your base? Come on. Is it over here? Is it over here? Is it this big thing? Is it? Huh?
Is it in this asteroid? That'd be a good place for a base.
Did you put it next to this comm relay? Huh? Hey, where are you going? Huh?
They're not answering. Oh, now they cloak.
Jeez.
Now we have 32 seconds where I can use the photonic fleet again. I mean 8 seconds.
Yeah, that is a pretty great power and a pretty great trait bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly kind of a no-brainer trait bonus.
Yeah. If you're planning on being a science captain and focusing on the exotic weapons, or the exotic powers, really, then picking up photonic capacitor and making use of photonic fleet is pretty much a no-brainer. All right, so where did our little scout go?
I think he's over there behind the rock. Oh, he warped out.
He warped through the rock. Anyway, well, let's follow that scout then.
Yeah.
Well, it seems that it seems like what we're looking for could be on the surface.
Or in caves.
Yep. Well, yes. Caves on the planet.
Hoth. The planet Hoth.
Yeah, it's not a good looking place.
No.
I mean, this place is called Frozen, or I say the mission is.
Yeah. So it makes sense that they're hiding out on Hoth.
Yeah.
Ice caves, see?
Apparently they moved an old Dideridex down into these caves to use as their base. Does that seems like that does seem like a pretty good idea.
That is a good idea because they've got
there's some dogs.
Yeah, it's got power. It's got facilities for living
stuff. Yeah.
It's got a singularity core that you can use to detonate and cause all your evidence to go away in a small black hole.
Yeah.
Perfect place for a terrorist cell base.
Yeah, seriously. Alright. So I'll head on up.
Now I'm wondering if they left the jackal mastiffs here as guard dogs or they're just here naturally.
That's a very good question. Oh, look, they conveniently left this mining laser over here that just happens to be facing a door.
Scan the grate and find a way into the base. Maybe
could
if
be
we
through
get through
the grate?
Great, yes. Of course, our hand weapons can't punch through it because it's titanium alloy.
So instead, we will try to fire the mining laser that just is conveniently pointing towards the gate.
And it's not going to work.
Nope. Oh, yep. It's broken.
Sads.
Oh, let's go scan it, see what's
also,
wrong.
you may notice some things that look conspicuously like egg sacs up here. I don't know if you can see those.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, So I can. What am I going to do? I'm going to do.
I go collect crystals.
Yeah, and I'm going to use the. Oh, where does it want me to scan? Come on, where are you?
Diagnostic terminal. It's probably over in here.
Yeah, it's trying to point me to the to the mining laser, but yeah, it's just over here instead.
Hey, look, there's large ice spiders.
What? No way.
Because, you know, video game makers everywhere have to make the world hell for arachnophobes.
Yeah, of course. And one of our bridge officers likes to point out the obvious. Man,
That we're being attacked
why
by ice
this?
spiders?
Yeah, like why does every new thing have to try and kill us? Where am I? Oh, okay. Here's something I'm looking. Here's one of the things I'm looking for.
We're going to boldly explore strange new worlds and kill everything we find because it's going to try to kill us first.
That's kind of mean.
Am I wrong?
Well, not really. Well, I wouldn't say everything tries to kill us first. Just
Most things. It makes a
Right.
guy jaded after a while.
oh, here's some more ice spiders.
I got all of my crystals.
All right, I got. This is my last power conduit.
Now I have
Alright.
to go align the crystals.
Yep. So I'll wait for you to finish your stuff. Because when I go and fire the laser, it's going to prevent us from doing the rest of them. So I'll let you do yours.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Now I have to take the aligned crystals. And now we go modify the mining laser with the crystals to,
The new crystals.
yeah, to make it fire better.
Yay!
And,
Yay.
yes.
My science training has paid off. All right, let's fire the laser.
Don't we have to charge the laser first?
I was already charged.
Oh.
I did that while you were running around.
Well, you didn't say you were charging the laser.
I thought it was self-evident. I mean, I was fixing power conduits.
I guess. So now I have to go into the base and locate Obasek.
Okay. And, oh look, there's a lot of
Very
Reman
nice.
terrorists here who are not hostile to
No,
us.
no. See, they're not hostile. That makes them resistance members.
Ah, yes.
Resistance members. Perhaps we should
You
have
can-
just knocked because they were expecting us, says my
Yeah.
bridge officer.
You can talk to a few of them and ask them about what's going on, and they basically say, yeah, the Tal-Shiar are a bunch of assholes.
Well, the Tal-Shiar are a bunch of assholes. We knew this.
Well, they are. That is undeniable. And these guys are all like, yeah, those Tal-Shiar guys are jerks.
We have to go
Let's-
in
You gotta go in here.
here. Yes.
Yep.
Talk to Obasek.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the...
Hi.
Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time.
His attitude has reversed quite a bit since the last time we met him.
Mm-hmm. He tried to kill us.
And my
Yeah.
people and I will have to fight for our lives.
I think these three guys on the flanking him would do a lot better if they had, like, bat ears on their masks.
Enemy.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so we can go up here and confront Obasek now,
Hi, Obasek.
My hope is that you are here
where
to
he will basically lay out
could arrive at
all the stuff he's doing because the Tal-Shiar are coming soon, and they're everyone's enemies.
I have never seen one of these demons, and I will
Then
not
you
speak
can
their name.
talk to him about the demons of air and fire,
This part of the galaxy. After
and
thousands of years,
they are
dead,
not very
the
good
races they
people.
ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into. Is there anything else?
Oh, sorry, air and darkness. I keep forgetting what the goofy name they use for those ones are.
A Song of Fire and Ice.
A small supply.
That would be a little helpful. That'd be a little useful here right now. This place is pretty cold.
Well, it's a song of fire and ice, so I don't think it would really do much.
Anyway, the main thing here, though, is we can either ask Obasek to surrender, in which case all the Remans here will turn hostile and we'll have to shoot them, as well as the Tal Shiar. Or we can say, oh, fine, you can go on continuing to be a terrorist, in which case his guys will help us fight the Tal Shiar.
You know,
There
there's
is
a lot of
actually
them here.
There is actually an achievement for arresting a large number of Reman resistance fighters, but that requires like doing this mission 3 or 4 times, and each time saying, "Nope, I'm going to arrest you." Anyway, so which way are we going to go?
You know, I don't like Tal Shiar, and I'm all for using weapons of mass destruction against them, so I say we let them go.
Well, fine. Actually, I wonder what it would be interesting to see what would happen if you chose one and I chose the other. But I'm not entirely sure I want to do that.
Probably
So-
would just go on whoever hit it first.
Or whoever the team leader is.
Pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great.
Romulan transporter signals detected.
I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Start the evacuation.
Sure thing, buddy.
Get the civilians out.
Yeah.
Enter the base.
Watches that cloak just clip right through your arm.
Tell them to assist our new ally.
The cloaks in this game are pretty crazy. Although they're not quite as physics-defying as the cloaks in Neverwinter. I
have to wonder.
very
They
consistently.
they took this. They share this engine with a freaking superhero game.
Yeah. I can very consistently, in Neverwinter, have my cloak clip entirely through my body, resting on my hips, and going down over my legs.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of goofy.
Yeah, it's pretty goofy.
So we have to go disable a transport inhibitor, and along the way kill lots and lots of Tal Shiar.
Yeah, because Tal Shiar are jerks.
Which is why it's perfectly
he's-
fine to use horrible weapons of mass destruction on them.
Because they're going to use them first.
Exactly. So it's actually not that many Tal Shiar we have to kill. It's like only 15 or so.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot. I don't think there's anything up top there.
That one's a general, though. Actually, I'm going to stun him, and then
Probably
immediately...
a good idea.
Yeah.
And then immediately break the stun?
Yes, because Tab is a bitch.
Yeah. Here, let's, there, that should help.
Does help. Set him on radiation.
You actually might want to, step back
Yeah, I'm going
into
to.
the area of the medical generator. That'd probably be
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, it's annoying because when you take damage, your interface starts to kind of gray out, and
Yeah.
not yet because there's loot to be grabbed. And in doing so, I can't really tell where the generator is. Okay.
Anyway, so we've beat back the Tal Shiar ground offensive, so let's head back to the ship.
Where they have inevitably surrounded us and will probably try to kill us again.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just blow them all up. Oh,
No,
no,
apparently
actually,
not.
the mission's over.
Okay. Color me
Hey.
surprised.
I'm pretty good with that.
I
Okay, there we go.
sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be
Anyway,
able
Admiral
to-
Tanay is a bit of a jerk, but then again, she always hates Romulans and Remans by extension.
Yes.
Without that,
Okay, I just hit level 40. Awesome.
this conflict
Hey!
violation of the Prime
Wow,
Directive.
you're a fair bit ahead of me then.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I was a little bit ahead of you before.
Oh, no, I just hit level 40. Wow.
So we just get a crap ton of experience from that, don't we?
Yeah, so we...
My contacts tell me that
I don't know, we might do something about that next week.
Yeah.
Or we might not. Like, we don't need new ships for the rest of this. Because next week we're gonna finish off the Romulan series,
Yes.
which
And actually,
I'm looking
the
forward to.
next two missions are fairly ground heavy anyway.
Yeah, we're not gonna need our ships for that, so we might as well just wait until after we finish off the Romulan set before we go and show off some new digs.
Mm-hmm.
And the next two missions are actually both pretty cool as well.
Yes.
So, we will hope to see you all then.
Bye, everybody.